Good afternoon, everybody. It's Mike with smartoptiontrading.com. Happy Friday, guys. It's February 3rd. This is our weekly recap. I can send this out to members and to everybody for free on social media. Um, it is about 1:10 on Friday. I'm leaving early. It's been a great week in the markets, and I'm just exhausted. I've been up late, I've been working early with earnings and, taking a little bit of extra quality time here. By the way, if you want to join us, come on over to here, click on live trading alerts, more details, $25 first 30 days. Come find out what we do here in this room. It's been a fabulous week trading Meta, Apple, Tesla, Boeing, Netflix today was another one. They were trading AMD, Nvidia, you name it. It's been an incredible week here. So let's talk about the week that was as we have a little dip here in the markets. We have this market that is now becoming a little bit of a runaway freight train, and it needs to cool off and come in. By that, what I mean is, nobody wants a market that we have just FOMO in and what we call the pain trade. And the pain trade is where we go up, up, and up every day. And every day we're opening, gapping up, and we're going higher and higher. And nobody wants to chase. We don't want that. And, you don't want to see that start to develop. And we've seen that happen in the past. Like here, a little bit back in here. If you look back here, back into the March time frame, every day we're pushing up for the most part. That's a very difficult trade. That said, the SPY, the Qs, the IWM, the Dow are all now back in bull markets, and there was much rejoicing. The market could do as a pullback, a little consolidation, even just to the AEMA at 408, that'll be fine, or the 21-day at 400 area. The 400-day is a lot of support, by the way, I think at this point. What you wouldn't want to see it is coming all the way down here to 394 or 395 in the 50-day area. But it should be noted that the 50-day has crossed the 200-day and everything is moving up. All we are up here is hot and extended short term. I am bullish on this market. We talked about this multiple times in the room, but we had the January trifecta. We had the Santa Claus rally. It wasn't much of one, but it was just enough. We had the first 5 days of January were up and January closed up, and that usually leads to a bullish year in the market. Maybe not all the way to the end of the year, but a very bullish year in a year that's up. So with that said, SPY is up here into this 417 area. You have a gap that starts at 419.71. We'll look to push up, and the next big area is up here to 431 as we start to recover some of these areas. If you're asking what was good this week, well, I mean, there was a lot that was good this week. We're just going to open this up here. Tesla, nice little flag after earnings, break to the upside, nice move, very strong. Meta yesterday was a monster, traded it after hours on earnings, traded it yesterday, back in it here, swinging some calls, 210 calls on this thing right now. Again, big gap and go up almost 45 plus bucks yesterday. That's huge. What else? Boeing tried to break out this week, didn't hold it, came back in, but still holding in the game. We traded AI this week. What a monster move by this thing. I would look for a cool off here before entering it, but this thing is probably going to keep going. AI anybody that says AI is now the new NFT, the new blockchain, right? This is the new thing. Everybody wants to be an AI. Let's talk about some other things. AMD report was okay. They didn't guide, didn't matter. Gap and go. We tried good move on this one. Nvidia has been a monster, right? These can all use a break, but they're doing great. Last night we had Bing earnings, Amazon. Report was good. Advertising was great. Guidance wasn't great. Cloud wasn't great. Pushed up, came back down. Might be in the penalty box for a bit, but they're buying everything back. Look at what they did with Microsoft. Here's your earnings day, their weakness on their bad guidance. Look where it is all the way up here, 264 from the 230 area. I mean, the only reason I think Amazon got sold, honestly, and it didn't even make the implied move is because it had run into it. Same thing here with Google. Similar type action, but holding in slightly better here. Never even completely filled this gap. Apple said, yeah, I had one of the worst reports I've had in a decade. I still refuse to give guidance. Blamed everything for their iPhone woes, but the truth is that their iPhone 14 is a horrible phone. Nobody wants it. Blame supply chains. And it doesn't matter. Look at the move on this. And I think what you have to look at here, if you're a bear in this market, you have to look at the price action and say, I'm getting my ass kicked. Why am I still trying to short this market? Mike, fundamentals. Mike, this. Market's forward looking, guys. You want to talk to me that the P&Es are still too high still? That's fine. But the market's forward looking. If you purchase my 2023 Outperform, it's still up right now if you want it. Some of these names have moved big, like Square and Microsoft is breaking out, and Taiwan Semi. and Meta. I'm going to probably do an update this weekend, just for all you guys. So look for an email if you don't see it from me. That'll be coming out this weekend, probably. Hopefully, I'll get that done because so many names have moved big already. I wanted to update them on where they are and update the charts. So with that said, link in the description below, smartoptiontrading.com. I hope you guys had a fabulous week. I was here in the room, and we'll catch you guys all live on the room at 9 a.m. on Monday morning.